That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No.
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Rose. Oh, so your adventure...
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem, they disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the right.
So you'd like us to...
Exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate.
Yeah, we're just really
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
But don't we just need to investigate the...
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of the story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone...
A child eating water imp? Did they tell...
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman. While even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater, and once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to...
Sounds kinda scary.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real... Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors...
So you mean someone real...
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to... Is it really so shocking that an...
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there. These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see. Wait! Did you hear something just now? What is that?
Paimon? Traveler? I'm sorry.
Ferdinand!
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon...
Huh? A water imp? Thelxie?
Huh? You know that name
No. I think our situations are... Sure, if that's an... I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop. Following her request...
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name...
Yeah, but, it's alright, though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes...
The fish? These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing. So, all that about...
So that's how it was? That actually...
Yes, I think that...
Whew. So in the end, it was just Ferdinand.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible.
Hey, it's no trouble.
But... don't you...
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got... If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding... Exactly! So if we can help you...
Is... Huh. I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie, are you there? So that's Fremine's version of
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become... it's not really anywhere famous.
Hey, Thelxie, nice to meet you. Do you know
I wanted to install a language output module, but as it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written in...
no need to get...
No. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first...
That doesn't sound...
The other shouldn't take too long either.
A weapon?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able...
What an imaginative employer.
Well, regardless of his role or species,
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again.
he can react to certain key words.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important...
Sounds good. Here we go. I have this testing manual. Want to give it a try? Okay. You're...
We've taken on a lot of similar...
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just... Oh, speaking of which, you're both already... Okay, that's...
Strike a pose!
It should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out. Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp.
Fremine, you're back.
I'm sorry, Madame de Stray.
There's no rush.
Oh, there...
Yes, I see.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame de...
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds...
Oh, do you really think so?
Of course. If my child had friends like you...
Obsessed with...
Ah, so you don't know anything about my
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more... But it would be quite impolite of me to simply...
Sure, you can tell us anything.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a... Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away.
Infatuated?
Yes. He told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the...
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has a... It's a type of mental disorder.
Oh,
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder...
no! No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son. But since the disorder...
Huh?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it...
Then what is he...
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger.
Amazing! Your son came up...
But perhaps no beautiful dream...
How could the story end like this?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusion.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between...
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness...
What? So that's what...
Alas. Most of the time, he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world. But since the disorder progressed to...
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own.
Like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now.
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on...
So we'll be playing it straight, or,
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's no... Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the wall.
Understood. There's also one...
That's great news. I must thank you all. All right, everyone.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic...
Let's discuss that over by...
What is it, Fremine?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome. If things don't quite turn out as we wish...
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of it?
It's not that I'm not optimistic.
So that's why you looked like...
No. Please, they say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary... And from the cases I've seen, there weren't...
What? It could get...
Yeah, that's just the nature of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as...
Well, I think it should be able to do something. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had... so you...
What Penguin Town? What is... Hey, why did you put that...
It's... Anyway, Penguin Town is a piece... And Pear is the town...
Pear? But didn't you make...
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much...
Fremine...
No, I don't think so. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult.
Specific times?
Yeah.
Really? Paimon just said...
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if your view... I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those
Really? Like a...
Well, if that's in order.
Hey, now's not the time! Fremine's...
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need. Thanks for all of your help. Is your child...
Thank you for your concern, Fremine.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's...
Not quite, aren't we? Hey, that... Whoa! Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now! He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever.
We helped too!
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you... Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation. You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the room.
Seems like everything's ready to...
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie...
Ooh, Paimon's exact... So we'll take out the sad parts and...
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot...
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The print...
Okay, I'll add the weapons.
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie...
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Color. Ah, color! Who would have thought the page could have become so
Great! Everyone looks super pumped.
Are you seeing this, my son?
I'm sure he is, Zuria.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see...
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Thelxie's fantastic...
Shower me with praise!
Fremine.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Whoa! Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead? So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but... Oh, yeah, by my nose, it's just...
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up
Whoa, someone...
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of...
Don't underestimate... young adventurer.
We are the companions of Prince...
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden...
Huh?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! So please accept the goddess's reward. The god... And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glow.
My gratitude to your divine highness for...
me too.
Now, adventurers. Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the Kingdom of Water Imps. They're called... Hilly Churls of the Deep.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Right now, right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawatro of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Solidify!
Right now. Emerge.
Let my name echo in song!
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects.
It's finally over! So have we defeated the evil
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation. It was my mistake. I should have told Frem...
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess...
It's okay, Zuria.
Then I must thank all of you.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting!
I don't think there's anything that will be able to...
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well! Now that we've... Zuria and Fremine? Why don't we draw the new pages first? Hey, you didn't have to see it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that, after overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and, at this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed...
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companion
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued.
Oh no, the crown isn't ready!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return.
Oh, and Paimon. Whoa, the pig.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second. My child, you'll also be.
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows?
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness.
Please don't worry.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, and see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
All right, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work.
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of...
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from us.
Well...
Because...
It's because...
What's the matter?
Am I turning red? Okay. Thank... I hope that every...
Tea party are a must.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp. Hey, Fremine! Thelxie!
Hello, Paimon.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just...
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from...
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss...
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy...
Oh...
Huh? What, Fremine diving? What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of... 100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fish...
Wait. Let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the...
It can't be, right? Let's...
I'm sorry, miss. We've...
Oh, I see. Well, you go up.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please.
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor.
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right?
No, you're right. Young Master Lascaux did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Oh... So...
So, if I'm understanding this right...
That is correct. When the young master... disappeared, she was... That might have been the trigger for her regret.
But how could that be?
Those actions are proof that she...
Then all the
No, those were all real. Although, they were all...
I see. So after her son left, she created...
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the... She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it.
But then what should we do? How could...
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though... What should we do? I need to think. Dr. Jala Khan, have you seen...
Are you thinking about trying the...
Yes, this is it. That's right. If what Dr. Jala Khan said was true, we need to show her that her child has found a...
But wouldn't that...
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame...
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fan, and if we could complete it, we should be able to give her... There's no time to wait.
We're here again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give some, and then she'll be able to recover, right, everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she...
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers! Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown! They're... Can you see Cyclops? Let's beat them up!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear! Prince Thelxie looks stronger than ever today! He must be going all out! Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll replace the crown for you now, Your Highness!
I will have order.
Let the world collide!
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
But Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie.
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just...
Dr. Jala Khan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His...
I see. Madame,
Zuria! Zuria!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place.
Wonderful. How wonderful. Thelxie, my child, are you here?
And the last page of the picture book.
Right, the picture book.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friend.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drop.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good. Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head.
that's the end of the story.
Thank you. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you... Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Surya talking to Thelxie?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription.
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little... Of course, my dearest.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it,
My poor darling.
I won't forget, Maman. Good night, Maman.
Traveler, Paimon.
Fremine, why did you call us in such a hurry?
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art Of course, Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures and the guide.
That's wonderful!
Here, please take this picture book with.
But this is...
Don't worry, it's just a copy.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son.
Oh,
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could a descent of the fairy tale world into the real world? At that, you saw it.
that can't...
Yes, I suppose that would be. I hope that everyone who's found themselves.
see everything.
Another test subject.
Sharing my knowledge.
Fry!
You can't run!
Fry!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Fry!
Everyone hold hands.
Fry!